Welcome back to another segment of the MCR. My name's TJ. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're on multiple platforms. We're on social media sites. So, on whatever platform or media site you're watching us, thanks everyone for your support. By now, I'm sure most of us have heard about the crushing defeat of Liz Cheney there in the Wyoming primary. I read in one news report that of the 10 Republicans in the House of Representatives that voted to impeach President Trump, 8 of them are not returning. Too bad all 10 didn't tank, but I guess 8 out of 10 ain't bad. And I'm sure, unless you've been living under a rock, everyone knows about what all happened down at Mar-a-Lago, President Trump's residence. And the FBI and DOJ keep giving a different reason for why they, whether it be nuclear documents or sensitive documents or whatever, but they keep changing up the reasons for the raid. It evolves. When one argument isn't working, they alternate. They switch to another argument, and then you got Merrick Garland going on TV and whining and crying about how the FBI and DOJ have been spoken ill of, and how dare you impugn our integrity as if they're so pure and virtuous. As I like to say, gag me with a splintered wooden soup spoon. And you think of the raid, how the Democrats are using the FBI as a tool to go after their political opponents. And this is something you see in a third world country, some undeveloped hellhole of a country. But to switch gears a little bit, I keep seeing news reports of something else, which is indicative of a third world country. I keep seeing news reports about eating bugs. And, this just blows my mind. I keep, quite a bit now, I've been seeing news reports about crickets being used as a pizza topping. And now, TMZ, on their site, they're advertising a supplement produced by a company by the name of Human Improvement, in which they have some kind of cricket powder for some kind of protein drink. Can you even make this up? TMZ writes, if you're sick of that post-protein shake bloat or tired of heavy powders and supplements that leave you feeling overly full and sluggish, try this out instead. TMZ continues. While using crickets to make protein powder may turn heads at first, you know what? It ought to turn heads more than just at first. It's actually much better for our bodies and the environment than other powders and supplements that we ingest daily. And they're not through yet. TMZ still continues. In fact, it's more nutritious than plant protein and more sustainable than whey, packed with clean ingredients that taste great and go easy on your gut. You'll never taste the crickets, but you'll definitely notice the benefits. So writes TMZ. This company, Home Improvement, they've tried a variety of protein combinations before settling on the cricket powder one. They tried a blend of organic pumpkin protein, pea protein, and brown rice protein. Human Improvement, they write, cricket protein is high in fiber and prebiotics and is not only easy to digest, but research shows it may actually help boost your gut health, as in digestion. Home Improvement continues. Cricket protein is one of the most sustainable and nutritious protein sources on Earth, I guess you never run out of bugs. Not only is it complete protein that is high in B12, iron, and again, prebiotics, but it also requires a fraction of the resources used by traditional animal protein sources. And what do they mean by that? Okay. Human Improvement touts, in fact, crickets emit 99.9 less greenhouse gases, use 90% less water, and 93% less land than livestock to produce the same amount of protein. So basically, they're trying to get you off meat. And when you say meat, you might as well think beef. So we're going to get off of eating cow and switch to crickets to conserve on the greenhouse gases and conserve on the water and use less land and blah, 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 blah. A side note here, a South African entrepreneur is innovating new ways of turning mopane worms into flour to be used for protein bars and protein smoothies. And I guess mopane worms, caterpillars. That's what they look like. I don't know if they're technically caterpillars, but that's what they sure look like. A Wendy Vasella, the chemical engineer behind the push for people to eat the caterpillars, said the bugs can also be used as pizza toppings. You know what? Yeah, let's get a little bit of those crickets we'll do away with pepperoni, okay? Do away with pepperoni and substitute it with crickets with, and do away with the ham and do away with the sausage and the Italian, Canadian bacon. Oh, no, take all that off and put the crickets on the pizza instead. Now, this is crazy, crazy. The World Economic Forum openly calls on the peasants to eat bugs and weeds for environmental reasons. And there's a note here that says global elites at the WEF have promoted fake meat, and I guess the United States is kicking around the idea of trying fake meat in some kind of naval program. They gave 3 reasons why they want. WEF gave 3 reasons why they're pushing this lab-grown meat. Every year, billions of animals are raised and slaughtered for food. This uses huge amounts of water and energy. Some experts believe alternatives could be better for people and the environment. Some experts. Well, you know what? Maybe some experts would beg to differ, you idiots. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the one that the Democrats hate because she's such a MAGA supporter. Marjorie Taylor Greene kind of blew the whistle on the U.S. Navy looking into this lab-grown meat nonsense. You want an example of why the left is out of their mind? How can you ignore this? They want us eating bugs and worms and everything else, and they're hell bent on on making us third world, and this would be the latest example. Here's a rhetorical question. You think the DC elites are going to want to eat bugs and worms? Something's telling me, you know what? Good luck seeing Hillary or Biden or Garland or any of those goofballs eating this kind of bovine excrement. Okay? Ain't no way I'm eating bugs or worms. Not unless we have some kind of catastrophic zombie apocalypse. And then if we have a zombie apocalypse, how do we know that the bugs and worms aren't zombies either? So they're just bugs and worms. But you know what? Gosh, I read this stuff. They're being serious. They ain't joking around. They mean this for real. And someday they're going to try and outlaw eating meat. Man, who knows with these people? And that's it. That's the latest insanity espoused by the left. I was compelled to take a break from all the other crazy news reports and share this obscene topic here, okay? So I'll catch you in my next rant. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.